Hey guys, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? I think Della was first one in the house this morning. Good morning, Della. How are you, hun? Let's see who else is here. Good morning. Good morning. Let's talk about it. What's going on, guys? Don't forget to hit the like button for me. I so appreciate it. Good morning, Rose of Sharon. I see you. Hi, IVS. IVS is saying, guys, happy 420. If you are of the 420 holiday celebratory crew, enjoy, guys. I think it was didn't Strong Mommy Chrissy and DeMarcus meet at the 420 celebration? Girl, speaking of 420, I think I think so. I think she said they met during 420. Good for them. I can see how that worked out, guys. Not. I guess a couple one possible two kids later. Okay. Live, laugh, love. Good morning. Hi. Hey, Dr. A. Hi, Pine. Good morning. Della, two times. Good morning, boo boo. Let's see. Rose of Sharon. Hi, babe. How are you? Let's see. What's going on with my computer? Devilly Creations. Nikki Caters. Hey, boo. Undeniable. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Ashanti. Good morning. Good morning to everybody, guys. How are you? D-Ruck. Good morning, hon. Ruby Shabazz. Good morning. How are you, babe? I think I've seen everybody. Not a lot of people in the chat this morning, but that is okay. Hi, Taylor. Girl, Taylor was like, don't play with me. I'm here. Good morning. Good morning. I'm on the check-in. Good morning, guys. Guys, what do y'all want to talk about today? I'm gonna let y'all choose. I'm gonna let y'all pick and choose. Um, I do have a video I do want to react to real quick. Once Upon a Twin Mom Life. Hi, boo. Hey, NCA&T, and I have a couple of comments. Guys, how do you know, like, I think some people don't realize that they are haters when they're haters. I think they just look at the end of the day. This is what I want to say because I was watching Liv's video. Yeah, I don't really even want to talk about this because I started putting a whole video together. Um, you know, the funny thing to me, I'm just gonna jump right into it. Hi, Jasmine plus three. Hi, boo boo. Yes, yes. Well, take care of the babies and let us know if you need anything. Okay, take care. Have a great day and just be we'll wait for you in the comment section, okay? Me and four, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Guys, look, just because you speak on a topic does not make you a hater. Okay? Like I hope I'm not. Maybe I am educating someone this morning, but I just looked up at for 20 minutes. Yes, girl. I don't even know. Like I think it's the day that it got legalized. I don't know if it was legalized in Colorado on 420. What that meant prior to that, girl, I don't even know. I'm not up on the weed holiday. I'm not gonna say where I'm from, but yeah, I don't think we ever needed 420 up in Jersey or New York to smoke. The people that do smoke, they smoked 420, 550, 16, 210. They were like nobody needed all that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I also come from a day and time when people smoked. I guess if you were a smoker, people knew, okay, 365. Okay, hun, happy 365. Y'all kill me with this like holiday. Like, girl, people been smoking weed since the beginning of time and nobody needed a holiday to do it. But if y'all want to celebrate, go right on ahead. Like to me, it's all about image and not letting your right hand know what your left hand's doing. To me, you will never catch me with a pot t-shirt. You will never catch me with a 420 t-shirt. You won't catch me at the 420 celebration. I don't care what's legal. You're not gonna catch me with a bottle of Hennessy on a t-shirt either. Maybe a cocktail, maybe a sip with a martini glass, I don't know. But I guarantee you that, I'm a grown woman and I just, you know what I mean? And shouts out to all the people that enjoy, they get into it, it's your thing. Enjoy, be into it, it's your thing. I don't need a t-shirt or a holiday, you know what I'm saying? And that's just me, and it's not to down it. Like I said, it's as far as I know, especially girl, college days, girl, that it wasn't a 420, it was, yeah, it was 365, girl. These people were rolling up just to get up and to go to anatomy and physiology, okay? But yeah, enjoy, guys, enjoy. Um, we are in a society today that it's like everybody needs a damn reason. You know what, guys? I want to free you today. Can I offer you some freedom? Can I release you from the shackles? You don't need a reason. If you like doing something, girl, do it. Do it responsibly and be woke, because understand that whatever you do there are repercussions to it. um and that's it. Just like last summer, somebody who didn't have kids at home and was out bumping with her transitional housing boyfriend and got herself a whole baby, okay, allegedly by Mr. Zolobans, okay. There is it didn't have to be a holiday. It was a day, okay? It was just a day. On that day, when some bumping happened, some no condom having ass couple were sitting up doing their damn thing and made a baby. It ain't my fault. And nobody needed a reason. So, girl, do you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I think that some of these holidays that are being created are out here to push a certain agenda. And I think you end up willingly or unwillingly getting involved in like the politics or the drama or the fuck shit, whatever. To me, I don't need a reason for anything. I'm reasonless. Like if I want to do something, that's just enough reason for me. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like if I want to color Easter eggs, I'm going to color Easter eggs on I will do it on Halloween or whatever. Like if I'm so inclined to want to do something, I'm not going to just wait until like everybody is doing it. That is kind of the sheeple mentality. That is the group think. That is the cult of personality. That is the go along to get along gang. And guys, I'm telling you, even on these YouTube streets, you see yourself. You may see yourself. Somebody I'm talking to this morning running with the go along to get alongs. One day you thought something and the next day you thought something else. Okay? Okay. I'm just saying. Um, you know, I don't know. I hear a lot of people say a lot of things on this internet, and you know how they say believe half of what you hear and none of what you see, okay? Um you got to have a strong foundation and a strong core, and you have to have complete and total um dominion over your mind. Like you have to, don't sit around and wait for people to feed your brain with what you should be thinking. You need to have your independence of thought and dominion over who you are, even coming onto this internet, even coming onto this YouTube panel. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people are saying a lot of great things. A lot of people are putting out lots of great information. A lot of people are hitting you up to things that you never heard of, didn't know about, never saw, all of those things. But you got to realize what's for you, what not for you. You don't need like a holiday to go and experience or try what you think you want to do. But there are people today who are going to be trying smoking, depleting their income, fucking with their brain, halting their development, failing drug screens for a job they got to go to next week just because someone told them it was a holiday and they wanted to go try something out. Now they're going to not have a paycheck, not have money, riding your couch, knocking on your door, or getting your daughter pregnant. Okay? I'm just saying. Like, y'all don't need a reason. Just stand up and be like, yeah, I just want to try it. Or yeah, no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need a holiday, guys. Like, if you it's something you want to do, just do it. Okay? And stand up in it. But just because doesn't mean you have to. You don't have to ride a wave, guys. You just don't. Because waves do what? They die out. They come into shore. They go out to sea. And do what? They ripple in the ocean and just become just like everything else. Okay? Stay in your lane and be happy in it. Don't be out here searching for reasons. If you just need confirmation, okay. But just know that you know that you know that you know. Do what you know. I mean, guys, I know you didn't come here for that today, but guys, I don't know. Something popped off in this chat that made me just feel, you know, feel that I needed to let someone know that this morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, NCANT. Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Let me show you something real quick because I saw this and I was kind of like, wow. Um, let me show you guys this. I just thought that this was because we mentioned this person from time to time on this channel, and I was just like, girl, somebody gonna be getting in trouble. But some of you guys out here, like, you guys forget about like a bad boy. Some of y'all guys love a bad boy. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, girl, bad boys can be fun. Okay. Let's listen to this really quick. Probably like 2 minutes. Cause I love to use the future analogy.
Do you want more kids? More kids.
Hold on.
Do you want more kids?
Yes, by my wife. If I ever get married, you know what I'm saying, I want to have kids by my wife, of course. It could be like 3 because I never had more than 1 kid by a girl. So it's like if I had 2 by her, then it's like more than I had. So I feel like it was more special.
Comments. Do you want saying a man? This is from a man who's, first of all, the woman who asked the question, that was Julie Fox. That was the girl who Kanye had on his arm for a minute. The weird girl that he kept going to all of the fashion week with. Um, girl. Future just let you know. Okay. This is a man. Hold on. Let's see how many. Let me get an accurate count. Okay. Girl. Damn. Okay. Future has 7 kids, guys. And he said he never had more than 1 kid. So if he has more kids, for any of you guys just coming in, let's run that back, okay? We're gonna go to this is the question I really was like, what?
Reach his highest potential.
Hi, Future. Do you want more kids?
Yes, by my wife. If I ever get married, you know what I'm saying, I want to have kids by my wife, of course. It could be like 3 because I never had more than 1 kid by a girl. So it's like if I had 2 by her, then it's like more than I had. So I feel like it was more special.
Um, y'all. This is what I want to say too this morning. Don't put yourself in a position to allow a man to disrespect you. This man has 7 children. He said, the lady said, "Do you want more children?" Why she had to say that in that top was weird to me. Why all the outfits you could have worn when they said, "Hey, GQ magazine wants you to ask Future a question." Okay? Future. Hey, Future. Do you want more kids? I just broke up with another rapper and I'm ready to be passed around. Look, that's just my interjection on that. Allegedly, okay? Um but this is what he answered, guys, by my wife. I've never had more than one child with a girl that I'm with. Not even a woman, a girl that I'm with. I've never had more than one with a girl that I'm with. So if I have 2 or 3, it'll be more special. What is 2 or 3 so just to have a baby with a girl, he doesn't even think of that as a family, right? What he's saying is he wants 2 or 3 cuz he wants to elevate you over the others, and in his mind, 2 or 3, yeah, I'm creating a family with you, right? This man is wealthy. He's got a lot of money. A lot of women find him very attractive. He's got the sexy deep voice. A lot of you women out here are very attracted to a man with a bunch of kids. You know why? Do you want me to tell you why? You know why y'all like a type of guy like Future? Not just because he's rich, not just because he's well groomed, not because maybe he has on an Alexander McQueen jacket and probably some $2,000 tennis shoes and probably $100 boxers and all of the things, probably head to toe. He got on about $15,000 outfit with $100,000 worth of jewelry. You know why? Because he's got 7 kids. You know why? Because inside of us, we are human beings, but at the end of the day, there is a certain quality in us that sees male masculinity. Even though he does not represent the best of male masculinity, he represents masculinity to those of us who are women and those of us who are attracted to masculine men because of his virility, because we see that the body is working, the sperm is working, he's making babies, he has lots of children. Now, does that make him highly desirable to a woman with some fucking sense? No, it shouldn't. It should not. Seeing someone like Future to someone with some sense should know that messing with a guy like him is going to have you crying, making an appointment at the therapist, and doing a lot of explaining on a decision that you made that now could make another adult potentially very unhappy. Okay? Okay? Does that make sense? Olivia, are you listening, girl? Because I'm not talking about Zolo bands right now, but I could be. I'm not talking about you right now, but I could be. You met up with a man who just got out of prison at the transitional housing with muscles, and you thought that looked good. You thought that did good. Okay, good. And you decided to take him home to your house where you lay your head and house your babies. Okay. Future has 7 children. If he gets married, he said he wants more children with his wife. Okay. So, anybody out there right now, if you happen to be listening, I'm sure maybe they're not. If you happen to be messing with Future right now, understand, yeah, he don't want no baby with you. He's good on babies. He's got 7 and he's not looking for any more. The next one is going to be his wife. And he's going to see, the older that men get and the more expensive, because these babies, it's minimal. Babies are expensive, but 10-year-olds are more expensive. Okay. Can I get a witness? Babies are expensive. 5-year-olds are more expensive. 10-year-olds are more expensive. 16-year-olds are more expensive. 21-year-olds are more expensive. Okay. How much does a bottle cost? And how much does your 22-year-old who likes crab legs and lobster cost a meal? That $40 on a lobster, on a seafood boil, girl, that can get you 2 cans of milk. Babies are cheaper. Okay, babies are cheaper, but when they grow up, they get expensive. Okay, all right. Oh, you know who he's salty about because he thought that Sierra was going to be part of the go along to get along gang. Okay, if you guys are like, what am I talking about? Go back to the beginning because I explained the go along to get along gang. Okay, the go along to get along, the sheeple. You know good and well this man got 7 kids and have no business anywhere in private because this man is known to make babies. But he said he doesn't want any other children, but nobody but with his wife. He's of a certain age now. So maybe he is thinking, you know what? I don't want any more kids. Let me tell you guys about a guy who didn't want any more kids. Can I tell you? Do you guys mind? I know this isn't really what I planned to talk about today, but it just came on my heart. Somebody must need to hear this because guys, I say this all the time. You don't know who sent me. I don't know sometimes why the topics I talk about come out, but this is what it is. There's a guy, if you don't know, I'm going to hit you up to somebody. If you like true crime stories, this was a good one, okay? There's a guy, he was drafted by the Carolina Panthers. His name was Ray Caruth. Okay. Ray Caruth came from California. Ray Caruth was a top draft pick here in North Carolina. Okay. Good looking black man. Okay. He already had a kid. And he came here to Charlotte, got drafted by the Carolina Panthers. This was, he just got out of prison. Okay. Um, He met a girl, her name was Sharika Adams. He'd been messing with her. He met her at the Gentlemen's Club. She was a dancer, and that plays a huge part in this. Guys, I'm telling you, if you love true crime, this is this like I used to be watching court TV every single day when this trial happened, okay? This guy got a girl pregnant from the strip club. They tried to ruin her reputation. This girl was on the dance line, all the things. She was a good girl, but at the end of the day, she had a little freaky side, little bad girl side. She ended up at the Gentlemen's Club and she started messing with Ray Caruth. And they did things like go out to eat. He took her to movies. Actually, the night that that her life ended, he actually had taken her to see a scary movie called The Bone Collector. Okay. Guys, if you have ever watched my vlogs, and I used to go, sometimes I'll say I'm going over to Chick-fil-A. The Chick-fil-A that I used to go to was the Chick-fil-A that was still under construction, where Van Brett Watkins hid the gun in the drain pipe after he shot her because Ray Caruth didn't want to have any more kids. Okay. He didn't want any more. A Carolina football draft pick, future millionaire, signed $1 million contract, starts messing with a dancer. This would be his second baby. He decided he didn't want her anymore and basically did her in. Paid some goons, and the goons came through. He set her up. He took her out to a movie. He set her up. And they went their separate ways. He went in his car. She went in her car. And they shot into her car and she ended up crashing into somebody's tree and bushes in their front yard. Luckily, it took her like a few weeks to actually pass away. She ended up having her baby Chance while she was still in a coma. And he lives today. He's got cerebral palsy. Sharika died. Her mother, Mrs. Adams. This is a very well documented story. If you live in the Carolinas, you know all about this. And this was a huge story. And if you want to see the trial, I'm telling you, this is some compelling true crime, because this all had to be retraced and figured out. But in the, this was in like the late 90s, early 2000s, when cell phone tracking, all that stuff was still a little bit new, but by the grace of God, um, and big mouths and people talking and all of that stuff, all of the people who needed to be held to account did. But my point is this, guys. Some of these bad boys, some of these guys with money, some of these guys who look like they've got all the masculinity, all the guys who look like they've got something to offer to you, no matter how bad you think you want to have a baby, understand that that's just not the case. Some guys are just trying to fuck. Okay. Let's just be real. Okay. Like, to think that someone who has not professed that they are your man, they've never taken you home, you don't have their phone number, you don't know their real name, you've never met their mom, you two take separate cars, you two just go out and screw, all of those things, guys, that does not equal a relationship. That's a situationship. When a man wants you to be his woman, he will let you know. Clearly, Future is of the variety that he don't mind making a baby. And maybe now he does mind making a baby, because the woman asked him, "Do you want more kids?" And he said, "With my wife." But instead of saying no, he should have just said, "No, no, I don't." Because maybe he will get married and maybe he will have children. But what the answer really was no. But because part of his persona, because of part of who he has displayed himself to be as a man, part of his manhood now encompasses a damn baseball team of babies. He could play basketball, damn near soccer team of all of his kids. And some of you women line up for these type of men, and it doesn't have to be Future. It could just be the guy at the job who got 3 kids, 2 baby moms, and barely gets a check because everything is garnished. But you guys find this type of guy interesting. That's who y'all want to date. That's who turns you on. That's who didn't call last Saturday night because he has options and you don't. You're dropping everything. He's out with friends. You're in the hospital having a baby by yourself. He's with his other kids. He's getting some other girl pregnant tonight. The man that has to work to get you will fall in love with you. When you make it easy, they're going to treat you easy. You guys know I love Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know all of the ins and outs of her and her relationship with Tory Lanez. But for a man to feel so comfortable to shoot you in the damn foot because shit's not going his way, you're nothing but a piece of meat. You're just a filet mignon. Okay? Megan Thee Stallion, Megan Knees. Look, no matter what you think about her, a lot of, you see her, she's a beautiful woman. She can dance, she can sing, she's popular, she's making a lot of money. Is she a businesswoman? Absolutely. Is she perfect out here? No. Who is? But she still deserved to be treated like a person, like a woman, like a counter, like a someone who is a colleague in the music industry. He treated her like a cheap tramp on a Thursday night. And if she hadn't been Megan Thee Stallion, let me tell you something. Do you know how many women are found in gutters and ditches and fields a couple times a week because someone didn't have any regard for you? Because someone is going to get blowed out of their mind today at a 420 celebration. They're going to end up free loving somewhere in a corner with someone they've never met before and not make it home. Like, this is serious, guys. This is really serious. And for those of you out here who want to be taken seriously, you can't be so free with yourself. Think about yourself as a beautiful blouse or a beautiful dress on a hanger at Neiman Marcus by one of the best designers. That dress is not going on sale. You are not at Pick and Pay. You are not at Nordstrom Rack. And it's nothing against Nordstrom Rack. Nordstrom Rack is where the clothes from Nordstrom came to live when they got marked down, right? They're not even keeping the markdowns. The markdowns are going to a separate location, right? Full price is on the top floor at Neiman Marcus. You go inside, you see the perfume, you see the jewelry, you see the handbags, the shoes, and then you go upstairs, and that's where you see the Chanel ready to wear. That's where you see the McQueen. That's where you see all of the beautiful designer clothes that are not marked down, okay? That won't go on sale. Be a beautiful blouse that never gets marked down. Be a beautiful dress that never gets marked down. Be something that people walk by and admire the beauty, the work of art, all of those things. Don't mark yourself down. Don't be on discount. Don't be on sale. Don't be ready to be thrown out the door. Be special. Future had no problem having 7 children, even with a queen like Sierra and the other queens that he made babies with. But he's at a point in his life, but still can't articulate it that no, I don't want any more kids. But if I do get married, I will have kids with my wife. And to make her more special and maybe to make it more special with me, I'm going to create something that looks more like a family because he's got a kid with 7 other women. So why make your 8th kid part of the same? I'm going to even give that baby more because I'm going to give them full siblings with the same mother. That type of mentality, girl, if anybody deals with Future moving forward, girl, have fun with that. Have fun with that because you're going to be the leader of the go along to get along gang. Because understand, you got 7 women to deal with, 7 child support checks that need to be cut, 7 children coming and going, packing and moving in, extra bedrooms, all of this stuff that's going to come out of your household. Have fun with that. Guys, it's just it's really despicable. And then someone like me, I'm not better than any of you, and I'm not better than any of you that this happened to. My daughter was conceived in love, but my daughter was not conceived in marriage. I've told you guys that. I'm not going to tell you to do what I did because I know that what I did when I did it was risky. There are plenty of women who have had a baby at 40. There are many women who had a baby without being married, and there are and some of them are still not, okay? And some of them are not with the father of their kid. What happened to me does not happen to everybody. It doesn't make me special. It just makes it look at God. Thank you. Thank you for the favor. Thank you for the blessing. Thank you for the covering. Thank you. Thank you. Because at my age, I couldn't really I didn't have the bandwidth to absorb what I knew I did not want to absorb, and I'm grateful. Trust me. I don't put myself over and above any of you that it did not work out for. What I'm telling you is this: if you're out here right now and you are hoping and wishing and thinking that that type of thing may work out for you, it probably won't. I'm just going to be honest. It probably won't. It could, but the statistics show. So when Future is saying the next woman is going to be his wife, that means something. Because all of the other 7, yeah, you weren't who he wanted, you weren't who you're not who he's going to wife up. And understand that woman's children are going to be treated, because he said, I want it to be more special. So these kids are going to be over and above to him, more special than yours. That is just the most, I found that to be the most disgusting commentary, just even as a father, that to know that your mother would not be considered, or you would not be considered as special because he decided to get married in the future to someone else and then have a more significant family in his mind, have a real family and not just make a baby with a girl, right? It's just weird to me. But guys, I'm telling you, Future is not special. He's not special. There are a million Futures out here. There's just not a million Futures out here that have Future's bank account. Future dresses up pretty because he's got the best hairstylist, he's got the best clothing stylist, he's got the jewelers, he's got the bank account, he's got the record contract, he's got whatever he's got. So some of y'all will drop your panties for him in a minute. Homeboy down the street, maybe not so much. But if the word on the street is that homeboy packing and it's Friday night or it's 420, y'all with the go along to get along, big booty, I just want to have a good time, girl, it's not a big deal. Look what happened to Olivia. Olivia went out here, messed up a whole summer. Instead of focusing on herself, she was focusing on some dick. Instead of focusing on her kids, she was focusing on having a good time. Instead of focusing on getting herself right, she was over here talking to reactors. Instead of seeing what was in her face, she decided to create her own reality and put bullshit up on the internet to where she has taken down almost her whole entire catalog. She probably has knocked herself somewhere in a place she never knew before on this algorithm, and is sitting around here looking silly, posting up a video trying to make it seem like you had a man. She's probably editing right now, guys. She's been editing probably for 2 and 3 days, trying to edit something that could remotely look like a man in that delivery room, other than the doctors and the nurses and the technicians that were up in there, okay? I'm just saying. I found Future's comment, guys, if you're just coming in and you didn't hear it, I found it absolutely disgusting. Future to me has been a problem, and I am so glad that Sierra separated herself. Is Sierra in a perfect situation? We don't know, but Sierra is protected um in a covenant. So whether her marriage lasts forever or lasts for a season, that's who cares? Like, we don't have to live her life. But she's in a better place because she took herself out of a place where she wasn't getting what she wanted, and she found a man to give her what she wants. It doesn't mean that you're in a better place just because you're married. She was in a place where she was not happy. She was not number one. She was one of many. And she put herself in a place where she could be happy with someone who was going to treat her like how she wanted to be treated. Does that make sense? It's not just because you're married, it's because you are getting what you want. You are being fulfilled. Our life as women, ladies, is not to just fulfill the desires of a man. Okay? I hope you guys know this. If a man truly loves you, he wants to make sure that you have absolutely anything and everything within his ability that you desire, including his heart and his fidelity. Okay? Period. I know some of you get so disgusted by seeing black love. Like, you guys like it and you don't like it. Like, some of you like it, don't like it. Some of you hate it. That's disgusting. You guys are bragging. You guys are showing off. Look, is it showing off when people come to the internet with their bullshit? Is that showing off? Or is that just confirming more of the negativity that maybe you feel like you need to see to not jump into the whole game, to be vulnerable and to actually find someone and allow someone to find you that can really love on you? Cuz I think, and I see someone's comment, I'm sorry, I don't subscribe to the I hate black men or all black men are this, cuz all black men are not, all black women are not, all white women are not, all Latino, all people are individuals and unique. There has been a smear campaign on the black man for a very long time. We're not going to get into that today, but understand, we know that the politics and the marketing around making black men the lowest of the lowest of the low has been real for a very long time. So understand, a lot of you have come to this conversation today with all kinds of different experiences. And I think we said this about a week or two ago, girl. I'm doing my best to raise myself a young lady who knows that she is a young lady, and to only be interested in a young man who is going to treat her how her father treats her and how her mother told her she needed to be treated, and how in her core she knows that she wants, right? That's what I'm doing. All of you mommies out there that have boys, I'm asking you as a mommy of a girl to do the same for your boys. That way, all these people who are like-minded can meet each other and change the world, okay? I know that's a big tall order, but it only takes one, okay? It only takes one. And at the end of the day, like, you can't just expect like all black men are horrible and marriage doesn't work and all men are gonna cheat and da 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 da. I am not part of the go along to get along gang. I don't sit up here and repeat all that bullshit because I don't believe it. I don't. I don't. And I'm not gonna steer you wrong with that. I'm gonna tell you what's actually possible out here. Because for all the people that love to talk about, well, this person's doing this, I mean, at the end of the day, um, whether, like, let's just say Hips, whether Hips is out here dick dashing or not, Hips is not home. Now, Jasmine says he's working 2 jobs. Okay, girl. But see, Jasmine's sitting up here watching reaction videos. So she's got her doubts and she's got something to prove. Stop being part of the go along to get along game. When I tell you guys I do not watch reaction videos about me, I don't. Because I'm not part of the go along to get along gang. I don't need to know what another bitch thinks about me. Only person that counts about what I think about me is me. Period. And when you feel that way, you are less susceptible to the bullshit that some of these men are dropping. Because I guarantee you, somebody in Future's phone right now who wants a baby is going to be giving out wife benefits. And I mean everything. She going to be doing everything, dropping it low, making a chicken, doing all the things to make him try to fall in love with her, because she wants to be special. Rather than being special and making herself special and having him see someone special, she's going to try to make herself, because now she's heard what the key is to get the bag. Girl, somebody thinks that that's the blueprint right there. Do you know that somebody heard Future's answer and thinks that's the blueprint? Do you think I think in the back of my mind somewhere that whoever the father is of Olivia's baby, which we all know, this girl, we know what we know, okay? That she doesn't somewhere in the back of her mind remember last summer, remember 5-2, remember the romance, remember no kids at home, Remember all that good John Blaze that they were smoking? You don't think that she remembers that when she's looking into them eyes, those gray eyes, Mr. Jafakin chocolate, Mr. Chocolatey, Mr. Hot Dog Head, allegedly. That's the baby with the gray eyes. Olivia, make it make sense, boo boo. Make it make sense, boo boo. Okay? Make it make sense. You got a whole, probably light skinned baby over there with some gray eyes. Oh, my baby has gray eyes. Okay. You didn't have any other babies with gray eyes with a black man. We know Zolo comes from a mixed background. Can you make it make sense, please, ma'am? We're just running with Jafakin Cop just because we're running with Jafakin Cop. But girl, my main point is, and we talked about this yesterday, if you keep making these lefts when you should be making rights, if you keep trying to go with this go along to get along gang, keep out here searching, just can you just know what you know, what you know? If you know you're not supposed to be doing something, if you know you knew better, if you knew like, oh shit. When you know that you know, can you please not? That's, I guess, what I want to say today. When you know that you know, can you not? The lady Mercy Gono that we were talking about last week. When you know that you know, can you not? This guy she was dating was a whole damn clown. I couldn't even react to his videos. The man put up 4 videos yesterday, guys. Mr. Gerald Addy, the Liberian swindler, aka allegedly, supposedly on these YouTube streets, they call him the Liberian swindler. The boyfriend of Miss Mercy Gono. Girl, can y'all go check him out? The stupidity. I would never really typically send you to a channel like that, but I need for you to go and see a full close up. This man has been fired from his job, according to the YouTube streets, for 7 months now. This guy is not working. This guy has been stricken from his job. This man has sold his home to this woman. I don't know whose house he's rehabbing at the moment. It looks like he's rehabbing a house. This guy is a complete and total clown. Okay? He is a complete and total clown. If I were Mercy Gono, I would be so embarrassed. I would be deleting all of the content referring to him off of my channel and not talk about it again. I'd be like, hey, family, I'm getting ready to do a natural hair care wash routine and get back to business. I would stop talking about all this bullshit. Okay? Okay? Because it's stupid. It's silly. You looking dumb out here. Lady, this has been going on for 2 and 3 weeks. It's time to change the topic and get back to business as usual. Because the people who are subscribing to your channel that never even heard of you, all they're going to want is drama. So all you're doing is successfully creating a drama channel. Period. Because now people want to just come and hear your tea. People want to come and go look at Gerald Addy. That's why this complete fool got damn 600 subscribers. With all the many views of everything that is going on, this guy has only yielded 600 subscribers. This woman has 1.5 million subscribers and had a whole shitstorm swirled around her. We had damn Phil plus 10 show up and get damn 2,000 subscribers in 2 days and all kinds of views. This nincompoop can't even put up a video to get 250 views. Like, it's just, you can stop posting on this topic now. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Olivia, I don't know what's going on with you and that baby, but if you put up a video today with some fake hands, we're gonna have to call it out. Like, seriously, ain't nobody got time for you and these fake ass no papa on the scene birth stories. We know you were at the hospital. Let me tell you something. If the papa was in the birth room, I'm just gonna throw this out here because I don't think this has been talked about yet. We know the papa wasn't in the birth room. But if the papa was going to be in the birth room, you are about to have this man's baby. He is Mr. Jafakin Cop. You are scheduled. It's not like you said, oh, my water just broke and Boo Boo is completing a shift. You did not even mention homeboy. You didn't even mention it. I sat there and I waited patiently to hear Boo Boo's meeting us at the hospital. Maybe I missed it. You guys tell me in the chat. Did I miss it? You laid down with a man who just had a baby he's not with. He called the woman all kinds of bitches and hoes on live stream. He called you all kinds of bitches and hoes, but you laid down, spread it open, busted it down, made a baby. Your sister is ding dong, ring the bell. Hey, girl. Hey, guys, you know my sister. We're getting ready to go to the hospital. You are a 31-year-old grown ass woman, and you are going in for a planned induction, excuse me. What? Excuse me? Oh, he had to. No, girl, come on now. You knew a week ago. You knew 2 weeks ago. You knew the day before. The one baby, his one child is coming. Where's Jamaican mom? I guess we hadn't seen that part yet. She's probably trying to find all kinds of black people to put up in her video, all kinds of fake footage. Girl, you got enough time. Create yourself a good masterpiece, okay? Go down to the acting studio where they got fake hospital rooms and find someone to catch a fake baby. Because, girl, at the end of the day, to me, you would get more respect out here on these YouTube streets to sit down, pull up a chair, and tell everybody what the fuck really happened. I was in the hospital by myself. But see, you ridiculed Strong Mommy Chrissy so hard for going once, maybe going twice. Was it going twice? We know it was at least once when we saw Onyx be born. Maybe DeMarcus was there. I don't know for the first one, but we know the second one, Onyx, we saw that whole thing. And at the end of the day, you had a lot to say on that. And it's just so funny that, look, I'm going to say this. Olivia spoke a lot, or has, she's done a lot of talking on Strong Mommy Chrissy. The funny thing to me is that a lot of the things that she talks on Strong Mommy Chrissy, all that shit ends up bouncing right back on her. I've never seen someone have the boomerang effect of karma wielded on them so quickly, but it really does seem that a lot of the things that she laughs on and criticizes specifically that woman on, girl, I even told you when you were speaking on my marriage, you would not be blessed, honey. And trust me, I don't think I hold any superpowers, but girl, I know Jesus. And what I know is that you speaking on my husband and saying that you could get him with just a glance of the eye, girl, please. Especially walking around as a married woman. You are a whole married woman having a baby for another man. Like, that is just the epitome of trash, okay? I'm not going to knock you, but at the end of the day, I guess I just did. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just no way to really clean up that situation, okay? You were married, and so is he. Like, let the truth be told. She says, well, nobody wants to talk about what Gerardo's doing, da, 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 and she's a side chick, and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to tell you why Nisha is not a side chick, because you're not in the picture. He's broken up from you. That makes Nisha not a side chick. And even if she was a side chick, maybe she will do some sort of talk one day. Maybe she will talk one day about all the shit she had to go through. No matter what this woman has gone through, because I saw some conversation in the chat, well, in the comments. I'm not going to even speak on it. You guys settle that down in the comments, because the comments is all about you guys. The comments are for you, okay? What I'm going to say is this. Somebody had something to say about Nisha's not all cracked up what she's all cracked up to be. At the end of the day, everybody has a right to their opinion, okay? But this is the deal. If Antonisha knows better today than she knows a year ago or 2 years ago about what she's willing to do, not willing to do, what she's willing to do for love, not willing to do for love, look, some people like to, hedge a bet. Okay? Some people like to just go for it. It doesn't look like it's going to work. I could end up getting screwed. Things could go bad. Da 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 da. But I really see something. I really like something. I really want this person, or I think he really loves me, or whatever the case might be, whatever it is, whatever it was. If you don't respect that, That's your business at the end of the day. Just like I told you earlier when I first started this talk today, that I had a baby out of wedlock, and our baby was conceived in love but not in marriage, right? Um, but I'm not going to tell you to do that because it's risky, right? I'm not going to tell you to do something that I know may not work out for you. What I'm going to tell you to do is do the right thing, right? Whatever you choose to do, that's your business. Maybe some of you like to hedge your bets, and that is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But you got to accept responsibility. You got to accept responsibility when you get left. You got to accept responsibility and big up yourself when shit just works out. Like, oh shit. Okay. When stuff just happens to fall into place and you're like, won't he do it? Won't he do it? I know I was out here living foul. Somebody today at the 420, never been high before, and is just like damn near gets home tonight and is like, won't he do it? I will never do that again. I almost blew my heart up. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Okay. When they get home safely, because somebody is going to do something today that they never thought that they would do, that they frowned upon. And they're going to be like, won't he do it when they get home? When it works out, all of those things. I mean, at the end of the day, Olivia, you got your baby and I hope you're happy. I think that it's a blessing, and also the fact that this is a woman who is dealing with the loss of 3 children not in her company full time, I'm sure is devastating. Even though Olivia cannot be woman enough to sit down and tell us the real on how she truly feels on this, in her Patreon, she spent time crying. We did see a video last week where she was crying and talking about how hard it was. But instead of telling us 3 months ago and opening up her heart, even because still you're gonna monetize it, girl. Like you and Jasmine monetize everything. But at the end of the day, instead of sitting and telling us how you really felt, so people could actually understand what was really going on and maybe why you did what you did, you're still playing games. So, girl, I mean, I'm still watching because you guys are still watching and you guys show up for this. But at the end of the day, I just want you to know that there are some men out here, including Future and including Boo Boo and Pookie, who do not give a shit about you, your future, your plans, your education, how many times you've been hurt. They just want a nut. Okay. They just want a nut. And if they've got you in the box of some girl, like Future said, like I've had like, it would be more special because it's not like I just had one with like how many other girls. He doesn't care about having a baby. He's rich. He can write a child support check. And then out here looking foolish. And like I've said this many times, Sierra left the camp. She was like, no, ma'am. Don't be part of the go along to get along gang, guys. Okay? Just don't. Do your own thing. Don't use what everybody else is doing as a reason. It's not cute. At the end of the day, people love trendsetters. People love to see people doing their own damn thing. Okay? Don't be part of the go along, get along gang. But one thing I was going to say, I did see some people in the comments speaking on Nisha, and it was a little, it was a little heated. I just hope that you guys can have conversations respectfully. Just because someone does not agree with you does not mean that it's time to start disrespecting folk that you might see up in these live chats. You know what I'm saying? Um, you can have your differing opinions and not have to call someone stupid or this, that, and the third. When people come for me in the comments, I just delete you. Like, bitch, you don't get to come up in my house talking shit to me, period. Okay. Now, if you're the one who creates the thread and you want to delete your comment, therefore delete other people's comments, that's your business. Okay. If you can't take the heat, or if you feel like someone is disrespecting you, um, understand that unpopular opinions or stating your mind is going to give you heat. But trust me, I show up here every day and get heat. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it. So just understand, like, to whom much is given, much is required. And if you have leadership qualities, if you don't have to follow, you don't have to be a go along to get along. Oh, this is happening, so let me jump in and do it. Or, oh, so and so, everybody can't stand her, so can't stand her too. Or, oh, you know what I mean? I just need a reason. Don't be out here looking stupid, because I'm sorry, all of you guys just following along for just some reasons. That's so lame and weak and whack. Okay. It just is. It is. And I'm just, I'm just telling you from Big Sis today, Auntie, what was on my heart, on my mind that I wanted to share. I actually plan to talk about something completely different. I did want to share this future clip with you because I found it fascinating that this man is, he couldn't even just say, I don't want any more kids. At like right now, I'm good. Mate, when he said, yeah, with my wife, I guess that was a way of saying, yeah, I'm not trying to have any more randoms. Okay. And let's just call it what it is. I'm not trying to have any more random children or children with women that I'm not laying down with every single night who I'm not serious about, because clearly he did not care about having these 7. Okay. Someone has to say something. I'm sorry. Because on this internet, it makes it look all too easy, and I honestly, I'm kind of glad that things have played out the way it did. I mean, Olivia supplied the drama, Olivia supplied the mystery and all of the conversation, but for her to think that we think she is special on top of this, girl, you already know. You already know. Me personally, Love Lies and Lacefronts, this channel, this community cannot make you feel special. You have to feel special. And not seeing the man, allegedly the father of who you say was the father of this child, show up to catch the baby, to name the baby, to hold your hand, to do all of the things, to greet this child into the world. Girl, you already know what it is. Nobody else has to tell you. Nobody else has to tell you that was girl, you better get on your good editing tonight. I'm eager to see what the next video is, because and if it doesn't come out, I'm going to feel 100% square responsible for it, because you decided to not put out the rest of the birth video, cuz girl, the birthing suite was empty. Okay? It was you and Raquel. And I would venture to guess that at probably a month to 6 weeks old, that baby has not seen their father. And that's sad. That's sad. In a mommy community, that's sad. We are a bunch of mothers in here, soon to be mothers, want to be mothers, okay? Daughters, sisters, friends, things like that, okay? I know for a fact that Olivia has got to be feeling some type of way, because for her to go live with that BS that she did the other night, putting that tight ass t-shirt on with her breasts popping out and that ugly hairstyle that she had to touch 25, 50, 11, 65 times with that fugazi ass ponytail, girl, bye. You are trying to Jedi mind trick people that you just didn't get tricked into a baby. That you got a whole baby with a man who is not even around. Okay? And you're going to have to suck it up and let out the truth of what you've done, that somebody had to miss a whole entire pregnancy of a baby that they helped conceive because you're with the shits. So anyway, guys, I'm done. I appreciate you guys listening. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. We'll be back to a regular programming tomorrow. We will be doing some reactions, reviews, commentary, reviewing the comments, all of the things. But I'm glad we had a chance to have like a little bit of sister chat today, because at the end of the day, we can't be on these YouTubes watching all of this stuff and not have real dialogue around it. And if you guys want to talk about it, next time I go live, I'll put the phone line down or the call-in line, and you guys can call in and tell me what you think. Because at the end of the day, guys, social media is a very powerful tool. And someone got to tell you out here, when you out here living foul, looking stupid, because there's some people out here who will just have you out here looking like a complete clown, a fool, allow you to do the most, and never tell you. Never tell you. And Olivia, when she was like, "Oh, guys, da, 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 I know I shouldn't have done this, I shouldn't have done that." That girl is so fucking hard-headed. People have been telling her, "Why should you listen to me? You don't even know me." So I get it. But at the end of the day, you're sitting watching my commentary. You're sitting watching my channel. You are sitting only focusing in on the soundbite of which you can use. Can I close with this? Let me tell you something. At the end of the day, Jasmine, Olivia, and many others, you know why they love reaction videos? Because these are some stank ass, no contentitis struggleosis. They use what I say for some content. They are mad because I use them for content, and then they're going to turn around and use me for some content. Use my content, use my thought, use my idea, use my dialogue that I've said regarding them to flip it to get the sympathy train and the cash apps and the baby showers and the victim and the these are bullies, all of that bullshit, okay? All of that bullshit that they open themselves up to by sharing all of their business on this internet. Understand, keep in mind, if you took the dialogue about the reactors off of the video, what would the video have been? Would there have been any content to that video? Would they have anything to talk about? Would anyone have showed up to the live? Like, at the end of the day, commentary is what commentary is. You don't like it, I get it. I get it. But at the end of the day, you're going to show yourself to be a boss, show yourself more approved, validate that you actually do have self-esteem, because someone who has high self-esteem would not be sitting watching this bullshit, okay? If you think I'm talking about you and I'm stepping on your toes and I'm hurting your feelings, you shouldn't even be here. You shouldn't be in my bushes. You shouldn't be clicking on my video. Because I say this every day almost. Let a bitch talk about me. Let someone run a video on me. Let someone talk about me. I promise you, I haven't seen it. I hadn't seen it. I ain't going. I ain't coming. I'm not watching. I don't care. Okay? Guys, have a good day and I will see you tomorrow. Okay? Take care. Bye.